Welcome to the WAG Sports Podcast. This is number 22. We are into the second week of June, which means we are deep into the NBA and NHL playoffs. We are in the second rounds for both. There are two teams out of the second round in the NHL, and we have yet to get to game 2 in most of the NBA series. But actually, we've played most of the game 2s. Never mind. Game 3, though, tonight, the Bucks season is looking like it might be coming to a close after a 39-point loss to the Nets.
Yep.
Santi's sweep pick last week is not looking so good. But I've been saying that the Nets are going to win the series, and this one's already over. So we'll see what happens there. But we're going to start off with some hockey. Hopefully we will get a game 7. Bruins need to win tonight against the Islanders. Emmett, you got anything else?
Let's be honest, Bruins.
Canadians are on a roll. They've won 7 straight, swept the Jets after Mark Scheifele got suspended for 4 games for charging. He has to serve that suspension. He will miss the first game of next season. But Canadians are kind of looking unstoppable right now. So are the Lightning. Lightning won their series. They play winner of Bruins Islanders, and Canadians play winner of Avalanche Golden Knights.
Well, I think the Lightning being unstoppable was not that. It was pretty obvious. I mean, they won the Cup last year. They couldn't repeat.
What, the Lightning? Oh, the Lightning.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you're talking about the Canadians, I don't know, man. But Vegas is up 3-2, and the Bruins are down 3-2, and that's both of those have your guys' Stanley Cup pick in the West and my Stanley Cup pick in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Canadians are the biggest underdogs right now, and
Tuukka needs to learn how to play goalie, man.
Yeah, Tuukka was pulled last game. It was not a good game for him. He's supposed to start game 6 tonight.
I don't know, man.
Bruins need to figure it out.
They do need to figure it out,
They can't just rely on their first line to do everything. Their first line has done almost everything all series, and you can't rely on your best player.
Just like the Mariners, bro. You can't rely on the first 3 guys in your lineup to do everything.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, the Bruins' first line is considered to be the best line in hockey, and you just can't let one line can't do everything.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing hungry New York Islanders team with a lot of good guys.
That's hot.
With an actual good goalie.
Bro, don't even get me started on Tuukka Rask. The Bruins were in such a good position until this man decided to not play goalie anymore.
Yeah, now
my finals pick should already be in the conference or whatever it is, semis.
Conference finals.
Wait, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Conference. They should already be in the conference finals.
I really thought the Avalanche were gonna sweep.
Bro, the Avalanche are they're playing a little bit.
After that first game.
Wait, is Vegas is up too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Vegas was my bracket pick.
After that first game, I was like, oh, easy sweep after winning 7-1.
7-1.
Both of us. Wait, no, the Avalanche aren't playing tonight.
No.
But in 2 days, both of our finals picks could be gone. That would suck.
Hurricanes, one of mine is already done.
All right.
Hurricanes did not play very well.
I have both of mine still in, so I'm fine. And Vegas, it looks like they're going to win that series, hopefully.
You're going to lose one of your finals picks tonight.
I just need the Bruins to send it to 7. That's all I need. Because I'll watch Game 7 if it comes down to that. I'm watching Game 7.
You're not watching Game 6?
No, I'm not. I don't have that much commitment.
Fear of being eliminated.
Yeah. Hopefully Tuca has a good game. Bruins take a big W. Moving on from that, we're gonna run down some NBA. A lot has happened in the NBA.
Awards.
The Knicks coach won Coach of the Year. I forget his name.
Indiana fired their head coach today.
Yeah, Indiana fired their head coach. Jokic just stole. Straight up robbery.
No, yeah. Tell that to the other 91 voters that voted.
Straight up robbery.
Tell them.
From my man Steph Curry, my best friend.
Straight up robbery. Kyle Kuzma should have won the MVP.
Okay, but other than that, so where were we last week?
We were ending.
Oh, Lakers got eliminated. Clippers ended up throwing. Wait, no, Clippers didn't throw. Sorry, the Mavericks threw.
Yeah. So how about the Sixers, coming back?
Okay,
By 16.
Bro, literally, so Jazz won the series 4-1. Clippers 1-7. Nuggets 1-6. Suns 1-6. Philly 1-5. Atlanta 1-5. Milwaukee swept, and the Nets 1-5. But it looks like Milwaukee's gonna get swept. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, Santi was hopping on the Bucks bandwagon last week, but I mean it's not looking good, man. You gonna hop on the Nets bandwagon? I've been saying the Nets are gonna win the finals since the start of the season, since they got Harden.
And that was like middle of the season, so not at the start of the season.
Nah, bro, but the Nets, I don't see how they're not going to the finals.
Who knows?
Philly looked decent last night or 2 nights ago.
Decent. Oh, decent last night. 2 nights ago, they were looking decent, even though they beat the Hawks by 16.
It wasn't 39. Let's be clear, it wasn't 39, and the Bucks are supposed to be the better team.
Are they?
The better than the Hawks. They're supposed to be better than the Hawks.
Yeah, but you just have to shut down Giannis, and then nothing happens, right?
Yeah, but then you can just do the same thing with Embiid because Ben Simmons can't hit a shot to save his life.
Didn't you say that about the Sixers last time on the podcast?
Okay. I did not know that Seth Curry was going to turn to Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's on me. Shout out
Whoa.
Seth Curry.
Wow. Seth
But I
Curry
mean,
has to turn into Steph Curry. Al Horford.
okay, but so the other series, so the East, obviously, Nets up 2-0 on the Bucks. Philly's tied with Atlanta 1-1. Jazz are up on the Clippers 1-0. And then Phoenix is up 1-0. And who do you got winning every series? I say Philly pulls it out, but I think it's questionable. Trae Young.
Questionable, yeah.
Philly wins, Nets sweep. Jazz will win that series, and I think the Suns will win that series as well. So, yeah. And then moving on from that, a wild week in the MLB with the sticky substances. So the Giants game is actually on right now, middle of the first. Giants, obviously, best team in baseball, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Cap.
Giants are actually the best team record-wise, I believe. Yeah, nobody's.
Apparently is switching his jersey number now.
Wait, really? Dead ass?
Switching it from
Oh my God, he is. Oh, he's switching it to 6 because he wants to go after ring number 6. Guess what? He's never gonna get it.
I guess not a new team. New Jersey will win it for them next year. No,
I don't think so. So that's breaking news. Breaking. So sticky substances. Garrett Cole last night looking like a literal stooge. They asked him, "Have you ever used Spider Tech?" He was like, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
I'm just saying.
So
also,
that he looked pretty guilty last night.
Trevor Bauer's a crybaby too.
Hey.
He was cheating. He was crying poor that everyone else was cheating, and he's also cheating though. That's so
He started
obvious.
cheating like once he realized that the MLB didn't care.
Started cheating on the Reds because he was washed and he couldn't do anything anymore.
Yeah, because everybody else was cheating. I don't. How do you think the MLB solves this, Finn? Do you think they just police everybody? Because it sounds like everybody's doing it
You get banned.
permanently.
Gonna ban everyone.
You're just gonna ban everyone. Because I've seen Yusei Kikuchi go to his hat. Like that's his thing. He goes to his hat. He rubs his fingers on it.
Just saying, just ban Trevor Bauer. Everyone will stop cheating then.
Why would you ban him?
Yeah.
Because
Stop trying to attack Trevor Bauer, bro.
he deserves to be attacked.
What do you
What?
mean?
Want to know who deserves to be attacked? The Phillies.
Doesn't
Because
deserve
guess
that.
what? They have fallen off a cliff. A cliff.
Didn't the Pirates lose on a walk-off home run? They walked off against the Dodgers, but then Brian Hayes missed first base. Was called out, and they lost.
That's a rip, though. The Rays
That's
are
the
rolling
most
still.
Pirates thing ever, though. Losing
One game in
and
baseball
walk-off.
does not define a team.
It doesn't, though.
That's
I mean,
why-
otherwise you could take last night's game against the Detroit Tigers,
We're
and you
talking
could be
about
like, the Mariners are the worst
No,
team to ever play baseball.
That's why there's so many games.
no.
Ugh.
The
That's why we
Pirates
love
losing-
baseball. One night
the
doesn't
Pirates
define a
losing-
team. One night doesn't define a team. The Rays,
Pirates,
though,
talking
are
about the
rolling
Pirates.
at 39-23, second best team in
You're
baseball.
telling me.
And right behind him, 1.5 games behind the Rays, are the Boston Red Sox. Yankees kind of falling off a cliff. They're 6.5 games up out of first place. And then the White Sox are cruising. They got a 4-game lead over Cleveland and a 7.5-game lead over Kansas City. I think the White Sox, they might, I can very easily see them getting out of the AL. It's them or the Rays at this point. And then, so we passed the 60-game mark recently. And then Oakland barely holding on to that lead in first place, 1 game ahead of the Astros and only 6 ahead of the Mariners. Mariners kind of going down a little bit, but we'll come back up. I'm not scared. We'll come back up. I'm not worried a bit. Then, and then the Mets, they're barely holding on to that lead too. I mean, Braves are kind of coming back. Phillies, I mean, they fell off a cliff. Three games below 500. I mean, they had that division wrapped up at one point.
Yeah, because 10 games through the season means you have the division wrapped up. Yep. You heard it here first, folks. When you have 10 games in the season, you have the division wrapped up already. Yep.
Okay.
That is why
Atlanta's behind the Mets 2.5
Mariners
games.
should have had their
Phillies are
division.
behind the Mets 4 games. Is Jacob deGrom cheating? I don't think he is,
No,
personally.
DeGrom's not cheating.
He's not cheating. He's a legend. When's his next start?
Kansas City should have had their division wrapped up in the first 10 games.
I mean, really, they should have. And then they went on like a 14-game losing streak. When's DeGrom pitching next? If you are watching this and you are a baseball fan, you have to watch Jacob DeGrom's pitching tomorrow night against. Wait, no, not tomorrow. Friday against the Padres at 4:10 Pacific time. It is a must watch. He is incredible. He is incredible. I cannot get this across enough. He is incredible. He shut down the Padres the last game. If you like pitching, just watch Jacob deGrom. He's just incredible.
The Cubs falling off a cliff.
The Cubs have not fallen off a cliff. Let me hear you say, "Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go!" They had no expectations for this season. They are not going to be selling at the trade deadline. They are going to be buying. They are going to be going to get out of the NL. I'm telling you, they are a surprise team. They have been taking down the Padres and the Dodgers all this season. They really hit the fan against the Giants. I will say that, but that's because the Giants are the best team in baseball, and they will be getting out of the NL.
I will tell you this: the Rays would absolutely demolish.
The Rays would not. They would not stand. I would say it goes 6. It goes 6.
I'd say it goes 5.
The Rays have Glasnow. They nobody else.
Okay, and who do you guys have?
We have Alex
Gosman.
Wood.
No, only Gosman.
Gosman.
That's it.
Let's see. Who
Other pitchers? Yeah, see, no name other pitchers.
No, they have the best ERA and some of the best offense in the league. Buster Posey's playing like an MVP. Speaking of which, you got to go vote for him for the All-Star game. I mean, seriously.
No, you don't, because he is a washed old man.
He is not washed. Buster Posey is not washed. We got Descalfani. He's been a little bit shaky in his last couple. He's been a little bit shaky at some points, but he is a great starter.
No name, bro. You're saying no name.
Gosman is incredible. He deserves some Cy Young votes. He might even start the All-Star game. I want to see him start the All-Star game. Gosman is incredible. They have an incredible record in an incredible division.
In your dreams, when DeGrom's not in
Well,
the league.
On that subject, Milwaukee's up a half a game on the Cubs. I don't see that lasting whatsoever. St. Louis is 3.5 games. That's somebody who's fallen off a cliff. What happened to St. Louis, man? What happened to St. Louis?
St. Louis? I
Yeah.
don't know what happened. What happened?
They have a good team. They have Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, Jack Flaherty, Yadier Molina, and they can't do anything with that.
The Dodgers.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Shook their first.
I mean, Giants are up 2.5 games on the Padres, and the Dodgers are 3 games back. I mean, Dodgers got to step it up. I'm sorry, Emmett, but I mean, the Giants are hitting the gas, and the Dodgers are just not hitting the same speed as them. They gotta grab a couple series against the Padres and the Dodgers, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, the Dodgers do have the season series on the Giants, but I mean, they got to step it up. You can't be losing series to the Braves. I think this one's going to come down to the wire, though, or the Giants will
San
just run
Francisco faces a bunch of nobodies.
They don't.
You're saying the Rangers and Nationals are nobodies.
Okay, that's who they've played recently.
Recently, they only play. Also,
Okay.
they're a bunch of nobodies too.
Okay. They played Chicago,
No.
a very, very much a surprise team along with the Giants. I see them winning the Central. Because David Roth says they have not hit some of their untapped potential. They played San Diego, the Dodgers.
Bunch of nobodies.
Oh, sure. The Dodgers, the reigning champs are
The
nobodies.
Dodgers have the series season lead on them, right? So
Yeah.
The one team they actually face that's good. They're not winning again.
They got swept in one series. That's it. That's all that happened.
It's kind of sad. How do you get swept by the Dodgers?
Bro, stop. Just okay. And more news, the NFL. Julio Jones was traded to Tennessee. Is Tennessee a Super Bowl contender now?
No. You have a good offense.
How do you defend against Derrick Henry and Julio Jones? You can't defend against either of them on their
I'm telling
own.
you this, Derrick Henry will get. I feel like he won't have as many carries as he will from last.
I mean, he won't be running 2K because he got AJ Brown and Julio Jones as wide receivers.
I'm pretty sure the Ravens pretty much locked him up in the playoffs. If you can do what the Ravens did.
That's because there's nobody else on the Titans you have to guard.
You gotta
But now you have Julio Jones and AJ Brown. Because AJ Brown is no slacker. I mean, come on.
The only reason why they got Julio was because AJ Brown was fanboying over Julio. Let's be honest. But that defense can that defense carry him though?
I don't know.
Can the defense win them? Because here's the thing.
I think Carson Wentz needs to play incredible this season for them to win, for the Colts to win that division.
I'm not saying the Titans aren't winning.
Okay, but all I'm saying is why couldn't the Seahawks just put put up a higher offer than like a fourth and a future second or first? Just put up two future firsts for Julio Jones. Or even a first and a second. I mean, he's one of the best. He's a generational wide receiver. Just do that and we'll win a Super Bowl. Like, seriously. I just don't know. I just don't know with the Seahawks sometimes.
Seahawks do some questionable things.
Like, how did the whole entire NFL not give up a second and a future fourth to get Julio Jones and a sixth rounder? I mean, you could get Tom Brady with that 6th round pick. You could get the next Tom Brady.
That's a big stretch.
That it is a stretch.
That is the biggest stretch I've heard you say. You realize how?
But who's won? Which round of quarterbacks has won the most Super Bowls recently? 6th round quarterbacks.
Yeah, because it's only Tom Brady. That'd be Patrick Mahomes. Your thing is irrelevant here. You realize how much a percentage of that chance was? Brady got lucky that the starting QB got hurt. I mean,
So you're saying Tom Brady being the GOAT is now a fluke?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if the Patriots starting quarterback doesn't get hurt, do we have?
He also got drafted by a coach who knew how to mold him into a good quarterback.
I'm telling you this. Tom Brady is the GOAT. No denying it. But we will probably never see another caliber person coming out of the 6th round ever.
Julian Edelman, 7th round.
Julian Edelman does not compare to Tom Brady.
But if you get Julian Edelman and Julio Jones for a future 2nd and 4th, I mean, come on. Or I don't know if it was 2nd and 4th exactly. I don't know what trade was. But moving on from that, I mean, I think the Titans definitely improved their chances, but I think that AFC is definitely a hard conference to play in. We'll get Santi's takes next week, hopefully. Logan, how about that Logan Paul fight? Chad Ochocinco and let's see who fought on like the other fight. Let's see. So Jake Paul went the distance though, but after Floyd Mayweather kind of.
Logan Paul went the distance.
Yeah, Logan Paul. Sorry.
Yeah, but like literally, he was hugging.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather said that this was only for money. Pretty much, he said he didn't really try.
I don't blame him.
If this was a championship fight, Paul would have been out in the 1st round.
Man probably was out. The video is literally Floyd gets one good punch on him, and it seems like Logan goes limp, and Floyd has to catch him.
You know, he's ready to try to fight a real boxer.
Yeah, the Pauls are afraid to fight real good boxers. Okay.
Let's see.
He fought a 50-year-old retired man.
That is not a real boxer.
Wait, so Ochocinco, let's see.
Just like whoever, I'm pretty sure it's some dude who Jake Paul's fighting is another guy that is in the retired UFC.
Okay, but Chad Ocho, Floyd won, we all know.
Yeah.
Except that there was no judge to rule. And then Chad Ochocinco tied pretty much with Brian Maxwell. And then what was the other fight? I don't even remember. Well, I want to see them in a real fight. Like.
And again, Jake Paul literally announced he's fighting a new guy.
Who is he fighting?
A retired UFC guy that's never boxed in his life.
He should fight McGregor. I want to see that.
He should fight. He should fight a boxer, a real boxer, and then he would lose.
No, McGregor went 10 rounds with Floyd.
That was another charity match. We all know.
I mean, yeah.
But
McGregor is different.
McGregor fought a 47-year-old Floyd Mayweather, I'm pretty sure, during that fight.
37.
Still. You think he's in prime condition? Like,
Well, I mean, that's like saying, could 43-year-old Tom Brady beat prime Patrick Mahomes?
well, he did. We already know he did.
That's like saying the GOAT beat this like other guy that's in his prime.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not surprising. Even the
He
GOAT
just
at
needs to
all.
fight a real boxer,
He does.
not some
we'll have-
washed up husky basketball player.
Let's give a shout out to the U.S. national team, men's national team.
let's go.
They qualified for the World Cup. We're gonna bring it home this year, guys. We're gonna bring it home.
Yeah, they have not qualified for the World Cup.
Oh wait, they haven't? Oh shoot. Oh no.
No.
Oh, no.
Qualifiers do not start till September. They won the CONCACAF. First time ever they won the CONCACAF.
Oh, okay. Wait, so did they qualify for the Olympics?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I don't know, but the men's baseball team did qualify for the Olympics, beating Venezuela. I think DR is just gonna win that, I think. Because you don't have a dream team. You don't have a bunch of MLB players. J-Rod will be playing for DR, though, and he is going to hit some tanks.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. U.S., all their players are playing in the MLB right now.
Yeah.
I say if it wasn't the MLB season, they would probably win that.
They would smack them. Because the
Gosman,
World
you got
Baseball
Glasnow.
Classic. Okay, so the World Baseball Classic, I believe, is happening this winter. And that is when, like, a lot of
The
real
US
MLB players go back
The
home
U.S.,
or stay in the U.S. and they play for their country.
they're going to. Here's the thing.
Because you got down in DR, you got Manny Machado, Robinson Cano. We assume he'll be back there. Nelson Cruz, if he's still playing,
Bro,
and then a ton of other Fernando Tatis. Now, that DR team's going to be stacked. I just think DR wins that, or Cuba, or Puerto Rico, or the U.S. Japan, maybe.
A lot
I
of
don't
people
know.
on that team that like to use the juice.
Oh, okay. Well, who? Nelson Cruz, Robinson Cano.
Most people.
yeah.
Well,
but
yeah.
here's the thing. If we're saying the Olympics was not during the MLB season, you got
Olympic
let's just
baseball
see-
is just not the best because MLB players don't play in it.
Yeah. Like,
It's kind of like the Olympic basketball before the Dream Team.
I'm just saying.
Because you're not having the actual best players.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this would be the basically the starting rotation for the U.S. DeGrom, Glasnow, Gosman.
No. Don't even say Glasnow's number 2 in that rotation.
We're not putting a cheater like Cole up there.
Bauer
Bauer, maybe. You know,
or Kershaw, Bueller.
Kershaw's washed. What? Get out of here.
Kershaw's not washed. He's still good.
Kershaw is washed. I'll say that.
Well,
Better
anyways.
than some of the Mariners starting pitchers.
Okay,
What's
yeah,
his
he's
name?
better than the entire rotation in one of the worst teams in baseball. I'll give you that. Half of our rotations hurt anyways. Non-active starters, I don't think so. I don't think he's better than James Paxton.
Mm.
And that's where I draw the line. Wow.
When James Paxton is healthy, he is good.
Literally,
He's just never
DeGrom
healthy.
would shut down anybody
Yeah,
on any team in the Olympics. Let's be honest here.
yeah.
DeGrom,
Because I mean, he's shutting down the Padres. Like the Padres are one of the best teams in
quote,
baseball, and
unquote,
he's
went against maybe the best player in baseball right now, according to a lot of people.
okay. All I'm saying is Tatis is better than everybody else at most things, except fielding.
Yeah, you know, man, like
Just get him out there, out on the field, 5 a.m., have him field some ground balls,
5. Yeah.
just
5
fielding ground balls, just
5
getting down to the fundamentals of baseball.
Yeah, you know, he has like.
Then he's the best player in baseball, I'm telling you. He is. That's going to be a fun game. The Mets-Padres series are fun, especially when DeGrom's pitching.
Especially when the Mets, especially when the Mets offense shows up, which is rarely.
Finn, who you voting for the All-Star game? That's what we're gonna do.
Nobody, because they're a bunch of nobodies.
Okay, so we're gonna vote. We're gonna vote right now for the All-Star game. It's really easy. You just go to what is it? And just go MLB All-Star ballot. Make sure to go vote for the Mariners, obviously, because they deserve it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is probably my first baseman's pick because Evan White can't do jack. We're probably going to go with Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo had 4 RBIs last night. Dylan Moore, Gene Segura.
There's no way you're putting Dylan Moore in the All-Star game, bruh.
And then Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant is incredible this season. MVP season. Let's see. Javier Baez. J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford is one Mariner that actually deserves to be in the All-Star game. Buster Posey, Mike Zunino. Hey, Mike Zunino's back over 200, Finn. He's back above the Mendoza line.
Let's go!
Let's go, Mikey Z.
Mike Zunino, best catcher in baseball now.
Ronald Acuna, Randy Arozarena, Mitch Haniger, Kyle Lewis. Oh, yeah, Jared Kelenic got sent down.
No one cares, though.
And Shedlon's back on the Mariners. I think Jared Kelenic just needs to get some hacks down in the minor leagues.
Not doing anything.
Here's the thing.
We're going to vote for Ketel. Dang, Ketel Marte is raking, Finn. Ketel Marte's hitting 366.
How many games has he played?
Not that many. Because you don't hit 366 if you're playing a bunch of games. And then obviously Ty France carrying the squad.
He's probably played like 20 games.
Probably. Let's be honest. But he's a stud, though, when he's healthy. A stud. Ketel Marte. You guys buying any new jerseys soon? Or no? Emmett, you gonna get a Kraken? Oh wait, Emmett, are you gonna hop from the Sharks to the Kraken?
No.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Wow. WAG, that just went down there,
Man.
Kraken don't have a coach yet.
Yeah, so
Hey. Okay.
the Sharks shouldn't have their coach.
The Kraken, I just think they need a coach for the draft because your GM should not be the only one.
Oh yeah, the
drafting
Kraken got the
team.
lottery. Other big
Yeah.
news, Kraken got the lottery.
Second overall pick.
Second overall pick. Let's go.
Yeah, he's
Only
played
for the first
24
round.
games so far.
Oh, only for the first round.
Yeah. Buffalo Sabres, worst team in hockey, got number 1 pick.
Nice.
Honestly, it's probably a good thing.
The Kraken need to
Kraken didn't get
hire
first
John
overall pick.
Tortorello. It's the best coach.
John
They should
Tortorella-
hire Wayne Gretzky.
Why would they hire Wayne Gretzky?
He's the GOAT, bro. He's the
Does
GOAT.
that mean he's going to be a goat at coaching?
So,
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Jordan should be a coach.
No, he shouldn't.
I mean, Steve Kerr is the GOAT, and he's the GOAT of coaching. So, I mean,
No, he isn't. The
I
only
mean,
reason why he's good. is
Phil
because he has
Jackson.
Curry and
Phil
Klay
Jackson
Thompson.
was the GOAT player, and now he's the GOAT coach.
Phil Jackson?
6th man of the year, bro, on the Knicks when they were good.
6th man of the year, so he was a bench rider.
Whoa, you didn't just. Okay, we're going to end it there. Thank you all for watching.
Illini.
No, the Illini are going strong. We're going to get back next year. We're going to go to the Final Four. We're going to win the whole thing.
The Illini are not winning anything next year.
Cubs, Giants, that's what the NLCS is going to be.
Nope.
Thank you all for finishing, hopefully. We'll see you next week. We got a great show next week. We're going deep into the NHL and the NBA playoffs next week. Hopefully the Bruins and the Avalanche will both move on. Actually, I hope Vegas moves on, but see you all next week.
Illini suck.
Go Cubs, go.